Hello, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're a returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to the next episode of Resident Evil 2 Remake. In the last episode, well, we started a brand new game. Leon and Claire made their way to the RPD. We met Marvin, and we are now sent to basically try and find survivors, I guess. That's all there is to say so far, so let's grab our drinks, let's grab our snacks, and let's continue Resident Evil 2. Okay. I'm surprised how fast this loads up. Okay, let's go.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
No, Leon, I think this is not the way anybody would imagine their first day. Okay, so we got that, we got some ammo. Alright, so let's drop our green herb back in the box, because we're not going to need it. We need this, though. We'll drop about half of that, alright. Alright, let's go. Okay, so my furnace just turned on. If you hear it in the background, I do apologize. I will probably mute the microphone and only unmute it when I need to talk, just so you're not hearing it in the background. Because it'd be a bit distracting, so... I really miss the body horror and the damage shown that the enemies can do, to really show that they really are very dangerous. Unlike to the player, we can just go bang, 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 blast them, because we have different difficulties. But in this world, the zombies and the lickers, the hunters, whatever it may be, are very, very dangerous. Okay, so we're going to put our first wooden board right there. Also, I forgot to say the fun fact in the last episode that I said I was going to when we got to the main hall. Elliot, that we saw basically get ripped in half. In the original Resident Evil 2, if you play the second scenario, I'll read this after. In the second scenario for Resident Evil 2, when you go outside, there is a cutscene that plays that shows Elliot on the helipad. He's holding on to an MP5 machine gun, and an RPD helicopter is above him, and Elliot's waving to it to get its attention. The helicopter pilot gets his attention, and he has a a rope ladder thrown down to him. Elliot's trying to tell him, no, closer, a little bit closer. Unfortunately, a zombie bites him from behind. Excuse me. Now, what happens when something happens to you and you don't see it unexpectedly? Your body tenses up. So what happens is when the zombie bites him, he accidentally shoots the helicopter pilot with the machine gun. In turn, that's what causes the crash. In the remake, you're not shown any of that, and obviously Elliot's, already dead way back in the other room. So the helicopter literally just randomly crashes for no apparent reason. That's one of the things that I don't like. One of the changes that makes zero sense to me. Anyways, let's read a note here. A record of events. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority, as well as accommodate as many of them as possible. September 25th. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and 3 injured. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was a simple case of someone snapping under intense stress. Yes, and that's also a very possibility of things that we don't think about when we play these games too. We just see the aftermath, of everybody almost dead or whatever. We don't see everything happening when it first happens, right? And we don't think about that. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of the comms equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. There was another clash on the west side of the police station around 1 p.m. 12 people died, and there is only a handful of survivors left. Everything is falling into disarray here. David Ford. Alright, we got our map here. The one thing, honestly, the one thing I wish we could turn off is the yellow tape and the yellow paint. I wish there was a way to honestly turn it off. Like, I understand it's there to help people who may have disabilities or, certain blindness to colors and lights and darks and stuff. So it can be difficult for, certain people to be able to figure out where they're going. And I totally understand that. And I don't have a full issue with it being in the game. It's more so the fact that we should be able to turn it off. To be honest, Resident Evil 4 does it the worst. There's so much random paint all over the place, as well as, tape and all that. There's tape on almost every box. There's paint thrown on rocks and stuff. It's just, to me, they overdid it way too much. So if there's a way to turn it off, I would absolutely love that. But at the same time, I do understand why it's there. So we do have a handgun upgrade right there. What? One of the zombies are crawling around. Okay. I used to remember the safe off by heart, but I can't remember it right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to read another note here. Operation report. It's down to just me and 3 others. No weapons, no ammo, and too many skirmishes have drained us mentally and physically. We're not going to make it. Officer Phillips once suggested we escape through the sewers. Now, Officer Phillips is actually Rita from Outbreak. For those of you who are unsure or didn't know any significance to that name. Okay, apparently there is a secret tunnel under this place left over from his museum days. I brushed her idea off, but now it's not sounding like all that bad. Yeah, there's no proof that there's even a tunnel or that the sewers aren't infested with zombies, but I don't want to sit here and wait to die either. It's a long shot, but I'm going to try and find out what I can about that tunnel. Edward Elliot. Alright. Or Elliot Edward, whatever. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. I think this one is MDG, I think. Or MRS, maybe. I think it's MRG. Yeah, MRG. And then we got this one, which is, I think it's NED, N-E-D. Yep, perfect. Alright, high capacity clip. Whoops. Awesome. Okay. 15... I want to see 1597, but that doesn't sound right. 15, whoop, 15, 9. Yeah, I don't remember. Whatever. We'll come across it in a note somewhere. Also, this isn't a speed run, so it's not like I absolutely... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know he was right there. Stay. Stay. Oh, he's right there. No, no, no. Oh, I got lucky. Alright, let's go through here. There's one or two that we can get right now. Okay, what do we have available? So we can't do 2 or 3, so it's 1, 0. 104 is that. We don't really care for that. 109 is handgun ammo. So let's get ourselves some handgun ammo. 109. Alright. I don't think there's anything on this side that we can get. 208, 22. Yeah, we can't because we need 2s. Alright, what is this? Storage locker, memo, spare keys, blah blah blah. Okay, that's not important to read. Alright, we gotta be careful. Oh, geez, yeah, we gotta be careful. Whoa, never had a zombie glitch like that. Oh, it's because he's dead. Okay. Okay, this way. Now, if we're fast enough, we can prevent that guy from coming through the window. Grab this green herb, grab that, and board up the window, and there we go. The glass will break, but that's about it. Alright. Now, as I said, when you first come in this room, the save room, I don't remember if you turn the light on or when you first just walk in the room. This music will play for maybe 5 seconds, and then you'll never ever hear it again. Anyway, I kind of wish that they made one of these lockers locked, because there's a special key in the original Resident Evil 2 in these specific lockers that you need, and you get that by taking down Zombie Brad, and that gives you a new outfit, and I believe for Claire, a new gun. Okay, what do we have here? Medical herbs. Yeah, we don't need to read that. I think, I could be wrong. I think in the original, there's a first aid spray, excuse me, in here. Or maybe that's in the marshalling yard. I can't remember. Okay, we can drop you and you and you. And we're gonna drop half. Or however many, whatever, that's good enough. Okay. We don't need that now. Because we're going to save that knife for Birkin. Yes, we're going to beat Birkin with the knife. And it's not because, oh, I want to show off my knife skills. It's honestly, it's just much faster and easier to beat him with the knife. Okay, so how are we doing for time? We're at about 13 minutes. We're good. Okay, so let's go. So there's ammo under her. We can get it later. Because there's going to be a point in time later on where she is actually going to get up. She'll actually walk and fall over the balcony here. So we can just get that later. And yeah, we're safe to run past him. As you can see, they give you lots of handgun ammo. That's why I've been dropping it in the box. I can't remember this one. Is this DCM? DCM? Yep, okay, perfect. And I believe this is Magnum ammo, which you get a Magnum later on. And we get our first key.
What in the...
And luckily for us, we don't have to deal with the liquor just yet. Alright, we have another one of these. Which I'm going to get this, because later on we may need it. I can't remember. Yeah, there's some handgun ammo up here. And is there a... Yep. Okay. So it must be only in hard mode. That the... what do you call it? The side pack is available. It's only on... Whatever. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Some guy scribblings. Damn those corporate assholes. They cut me off after all I've done for them. But if that's how it's going to be, so be it. I'm going to have a little fun of my own as the world goes to shit. I boarded all of those filthy pigs up in a steel pen and set some C4. All I got to do is detonate it. And it's sayonara, suckers. But it's no fun if it's over too soon. So maybe I'll give that one raving loon something to really squeal about. Yeah, maybe I'll give him a little toy and tell him, kill the next guy to you and I'll spare the others. Wonder what he'll do. You yell about justice and pride, and how many times do you go against me, your own superior? Yeah, you're such a good cop. So good you had to die. Man, this is fun. I need some music for this. It doesn't say who it is, but I'm getting the feeling that that could be Chief Irons as well.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
Okay. I really like what they did with the library. I gotta say, honestly, out of all of the soundtracks in the original, I mean, the original soundtrack's amazing, but the library is one of my favorite ones. Okay, so what is this? Second floor? Nope. Oh, upper floor map. Alright. So the unicorn, we can get this right now. We don't have to wait. Where is officer notebook? So we want fish, scorpion, water. Fish, well, scorpion, and water bowl. I think it's this one, right? Yep. Alright. Perfect. And right here, we have another, what's this? Gunpowder, okay. Grab this knife here, and now we can't really do much. There is a book, actually we need to grab that book, so I'll just mix this together, and there we go, perfect. There is some handgun ammo under that box. We will come and get it later. And the good thing is, if you don't go near this zombie, he won't get up. So, you know, as long as you don't go near him, you're good. Grab that. You can only hold 50 handgun bullets in one stack. So that's, as you can see, from me putting ammo and stuff away, like I said, you get quite a bit of handgun ammo. So I don't really understand when people say, oh, I ran out of ammo, blah, blah, blah. You know, they make posts on Reddit and such. Not to make fun of people, because I'm not making fun of them. It's more so me just not understanding how you run out of ammo so fast. Because they literally give it to you, you know, almost like candy. Let's see, so we want lion, flower, bird. Lion, flower, and bird. There we go. Okay, so where are we for time? 19, so basically 20 minutes. So this episode is basically wrapped up, I guess. Alright, so let's see what Marvin wanted for us.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Okay, so, we got one, we got two. Let's put these in now.
Yeah, right. The passage isn't open yet.
So the original idea for this actually having a underground area, if you guys don't know, actually comes from Resident Evil Outbreak that actually came out on the PS2. So this whole idea actually comes from that idea, essentially. So this really isn't something new. It's something that they kind of expanded on from that game. Alright, so let's drop some stuff off here. We're going to drop off knife number 2. We will keep that. This can go away. Actually, do I want to... Will that help me later? That might... I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll keep... No, we'll use it now. If possible, I'm going to board up a certain door. Or a certain wall, I mean. Because later on, it can be a bit of a pain to get through. And we're going to drop... Oh, perfect, 15, look at that. Look at that, we're already... Oh, no, sorry, it's 60. 60 is the amount that we can hold. Boom, as you can see, 60. So we'll keep that 5. Put that there, there. We're sitting at about 22 minutes. So I'm going to go board up that wall now, the one that I want to board up. Because it'll help us later. Go, Leon. Okay. Hopefully there's no liquor in here yet. No, I think the liquor's come later. Oops. I think I boarded that. I boarded that up. Perfect. So, can I board up this one? I can. Alright. There we go. So, we should be good now. Because I think we need to come into this door later. Excuse me. Unless we come through here with Claire. I can't remember. I do know that we do need to go through this hallway later on. And it's going to be hard because there's going to be a guy possibly chasing us and liquors in this hallway. Excuse me, just a whole bunch of crap going on. Okay. I guess what we'll do is we'll do the next part. Because again, we always end up back in this hallway. Once we get back to the hallway, then we'll, we'll save it up. Okay, we got another herb here. That's always nice. Guide pamphlet, blah, blah, blah. Again, I don't remember what this is. Either I missed a note or something. I don't know. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, good. So we can use this for the what do you call it? The parking lot area, as I call it, the parking hallway. Okay, if we read this, blah blah blah. Okay, that doesn't tell us anything. Okay. Perfect. In the second scenario, a licker will actually smash through that window. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about. You kind of see it flying and then bang. But there's no reason for it. There's no build up, no nothing. Whereas, like I said, in the original Resident Evil 2, there's the whole thing with Elliot and, it makes a lot more sense. Also, the helicopter crashes in the helipad area. Actually, come to think of it, I don't even remember seeing a helipad in this RPD.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Okay, so because we don't have a lot of space, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of back and forth backtracking a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Because I need to get there's two things that you need to do in here. You can see another green herb here. This guy has some ammo to the flash grenade. All that kind of stuff. But the thing that we're going to need to do, though, is this. Oh, yeah, there's no room. Weird. There we go. But then we need to come back for... There's a couple of things we need to come back for. One of them being the... there's like this crank thingy. I can't remember what it's called again. I know my commentary is not great the last two episodes because, again, not feeling the greatest and just, so I do apologize if it sounds really bad. Basically, yeah, there's just some stuff we need to get. I can drop the ammo off there. There we go. Alright, so we gotta watch out for zombonis. There's one there. Oh shit, there's another one. Excuse me. Grab the green herb. Now we got like 3 green herbs. If I'm fast about this. There's something over here too. There's that. Alright, just gun it. Oh shit. Oh god. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh crap. Okay, yeah, you go that way, buddy. Ah, shit. Where am I going? This way, okay. Holy crap, alright. Okay, and we are safe for now. Good thing I have one of those green herbs. Alright. So let's check our time. We're sitting at, yeah, half an hour. So yeah, I guess we are going to be ending the episode here. We'll keep that, drop that, drop that. Keep this. And this as well. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We're good for that. As you can see, we already have a full thing of handgun ammo. We already have 2 full heals, plus 2 greens, 2 knives, and yeah, it's crazy. Alright, let's save this up. Okay. Alrighty, so that was today's episode of Resident Evil 2. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that fun kind of stuff. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Until then, have a wonderful day.